With Axie Infinity Origin content popping left, right and center, some people might have forgotten about the $600 million hack that happened. Actually $550 million at the time of the hack. So I think it's worth to update the community on what has been happening, as it can be overrun by the Origin content that is coming to the surface, right? So the first thing that we have on April 4th is Psychout first time coming out with a video saying that he's still here, still working, still building, and they're working on updates on that. And since then, they have released two big updates. The first one is securing Ronin, and the second one is getting 150 million fundraise led by Binance. So those are the two big updates that we're going to devour today, and they are also working on a post-mortem article that will be released once all the legal work is out of the way. So it's not like they can say everything right now, because there's still a lot of moving parts that we don't know. Also, this is not any kind of economical opinion of mine. I'm just reporting the news that we are seeing on Twitter, so don't take this with any kind of stance. I'm just here saying something that you might have missed. So the first article is from April 5th, and it's called Securing Ronin. As we all know, or maybe you don't know, the hack initially happened because the hacker was able to get or compromise 5 out of the 9 validators, right? There was only 9 validators on the bridge of Ronin, and they want to increase that number. Some people will say it's a little bit too late, but it's better late than never, and they are doing the correct steps to improve the security of the Ronin bridge and the Ronin network. So the last week's security breach has served as a potent reminder of the importance of truly distributed network, and 9 validators was not truly a distributed network. So the overall goal right now is to reach a state in 3 months where at least 21 independent validator nodes are collectively securing the network. We believe the following steps will help establish a glide path towards realizing these goals. And the first step is to add more organizations to the validator node pool, and they have done just that. They are in the process of onboarding Nansen, Delphi Digital, Stable Node, Animoca Brands and Dialectic to the validator node pool, which when they have announced that at the time, the Ronin price has increased significantly. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe these people have to buy in some Ronin tokens when they are adding to the validator pool, but that's just my speculation. There's nothing behind that statement. Evolve the current source code to improve security and decentralization functionality. So we'd like to add the ability to assign withdrawal limits and enable more governance function in the bridge, so something like that doesn't happen again. And you can see the new validators that are coming on board, and that's Delphi Digital, which is a big one, and then you got the Animoca Brands, Dialectic and Nansen Stable Node, right? So you can also apply to be a validator if you think that is something that you are interested in. You can apply it right here. They will ask you a couple of things. You have to fill out the form, but they want to decentralize the network further. A lot of people have been very vocal about opening that up to independent people that have quite a lot of assets. So if that's something of interest, you can apply to be a validator through this form. And the next article is that skymavis raises 150 million led by Binance fund to be restored on the Ronin bridge. So Binance has been a huge help in all of this, and from what I have read, this fundraiser was possible because of the hard work that Psychout has put out. Now, I don't have any evidence behind that. It's just what I heard from the community. A lot of people thanking Psychout for being able to do that quickly. The key points of this article are that they have announced 150 million USD funded around led by Binance, but there's further participation from Animoca Brands, the validator that we have just seen, Dialectic, again the validator that we have seen, A16 and Paradigm. So those are not validators, but they still were a part of that fundraise. The round, combined with skymavis balance sheets, will be used to ensure that all users affected by the Ronin hack will be reimbursed, and they have done that one day before Axie Infinity Origin Early Access has launched. So great timing. Despite the event that happened, they still managed to get that bridge up and running. And they also say that they want to improve the security and the internal security measures, and they state that the last 8 days have been the hardest stretch of the 4-year journey, and this is no joke. They have come out to say that. Even the owner of skymavis, or the CEO of skymavis, has come out to say that publicly. They are pleased to reveal that 150 million USD funding round was led by the world's largest crypto exchange, which is Binance. And it's good to have people in those times that believe in you, such as Binance. Those are giant people, and if they believe in Axie Infinity, why wouldn't the community believe in Axie Infinity, right? They are putting the money out there for them to achieve that. So the skymavis validator nodes and Axie DAO validator were compromised, resulting in 173,000 Ethereum being drained from the Ronin bridge. And this was a socially engineered attack, but the root cause of the breach was their small validator set, which made it much easier to compromise the network. Unfortunately, they have learned this lesson the hard way, and a lot of funds and assets have been compromised. Not sure whether that will be recoverable. We have seen some transfers from the Ethereum wallet, from the hackers wallet, trying to take them out through different ways, and they are still keeping eyes on that wallet and contacting the legal ways, or going through the legal ways to try and get some of that back. Well, we are not sure whether that will be successful or whether it can be successful, but we will have to see and wait for the statement that they come out. If you guys want to read through this whole article about the 150 million round that has been raised, as well as a sum up of this story, then you can do that. I'm not gonna read through all of this. skymavis is committed to reimburse all users lost fund and implement rigorous internal security measures, and the first one is to improve the validator size pool to 21. A lot of people from the team have come out to say a bunch of stuff about that. We have seen the price dip a little bit. AXS is currently sitting at $52 from, I believe, 66 that it was before the hack, or maybe even around $70. So we have seen a slight dip in price. I thought Ronin was going to drop a bit more. It's currently sitting at $2, which is around the same price that it was before the hack. Maybe before the hack it was a little bit higher, but I was expecting something more significant to happen, but it hasn't. It looks like the community still trusts, and why shouldn't you? If Binance trusts them, then maybe it's worth trusting them as well. Despite the recent setback, Axie and Ronin has maintained a dominant position in the NFT gaming space. So Axie still has processed 10 times more all-time value than the second largest NFT game. Ronin has processed 3 times more NFT trading volume than all other chains bearing Ethereum, and there are 2.6 million unique addresses that own Axie. And this is 4 times more than the next largest NFT projects in terms of holders, and the wallet has been downloaded 3 million times, serving as a boarding pass and onboarding portal into Web3 for millions of people. So those are great statistics that show you the power of Ronin as well as Axie Infinity as a game. And with Axie Infinity Origin coming out, allowing for mass adoption, being able to download on the mobile as well as use starter Axies to get into the game, I think those numbers are inevitably going to grow if there is not a major mess up in Origin. And it looks like so far the game is fun to play. We'll see how much content they come out with and how fast they can update the game so we don't see too many broken things. So this is the updates on the hack. A lot of good stuff have happened over the last week, but I thought it's worth updating you on this situation. If you guys have any opinions, let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily playthrough content, and I will see you in the next one.